Hi, everybody. Welcome to Yin. We're trying it on YouTube Live. We think we've figured some things out. We'll see if you can send us your comments after watching the video tonight, letting us know what you think of it. That would be awesome. So we're doing a Yin class tonight. I don't know about you guys, but oh my gosh, I need this. So I'm really glad to be here, missing everyone, and we'll be really glad when you can be here in person. But for now, this is how we have to do it, so we'll just make the best of it. So we always, in our Yin classes, I love these cards. They're awesome. We always go through and we pull a mudra to use for our 5-minute silent meditation. So I'm going to come here, and this one is, oh, nice. Sasharasha. I'm slaughtering that mudra. Means thousand-petaled lotus. So you join the tips of the index fingers and thumbs to form a diamond shape with the hands. This mudra may be practiced standing or seated or in any position as long as the top of the head is pointing towards the sky. Hold the mudra about 6 inches over your head, relax the shoulders, and breathe naturally. So when we're doing this, if it's too strenuous for you to hold this mudra over the head, then just go ahead and bring it down. And just imagine that you're holding it up over the head. It improves brain function, reduces headaches, increases concentration, stimulates the pituitary and pineal glands, benefiting all of the endocrine glands, nourishes the hair, activates the body's self-healing power, calms the spirit, induces feelings of connection with all of life. That sounds so beautiful. So it's a great way to do it is out in the sun or under the light of the moon. But here we're under the light of the lights in the studio. But if you're outside and you can take it outside, you might want to go out there and do this. All right. So we're going to get started now. And in the Yin class, we always open with 3 ohms. And I invite you to join me if you like. And then we immediately do a 5-minute silent meditation. And the purpose of the meditation is to give us a chance to kind of clear the headspace so that we're able to really focus on our practice, really drop down into it and be a part of it. So when we're inhaling in during our meditation, think inhale in at the top of the nostrils, exhale out at the bottom. It helps you focus. All right. So let's bring our hands together and rub them, lengthen up through the spine, tuck the chin in. So inhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling out, also through the nose. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. And on our next inhale, we'll begin with our mantra, Om. Inhale. Om. 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 And inhale. Exhale. And if you feel like you can do it, go ahead and make a diamond, touching the index finger to the index finger, the thumb to the thumb, bringing it up over the crown. If that's too much for you, just lower the hands and hold it there. And if that's still too much for you, just bring your hands into Yin Mudra where the index and the thumb meet and leave it resting on your lap, right? So remember to always bring your focus back to your breath, inhaling in, thinking breath in, exhaling out, thinking breath out. Closing your eyes here. And inhaling deep, fold the hands together in prayer pose. Gently release them down. Take the hands to the knees. Let's just roll those shoulders a little bit. In the opposite direction. All right, let's stretch the legs out here. Rock them back and forth. Let them wake up a little bit in case they went to sleep. Now we're going to start the way we always do in this class with a gentle back bend to kind of wake up our body. So let's go ahead and bring our bolster, turn it lengthwise, and now you can sit in Indian style, easy pose, or you can bring the sole of one foot to the inside of the thigh of the other leg, or you can bring the feet into cobbler's pose. But once you decide what you want to do with your feet, reach back, grab the bolster, slowly lower yourselves down. If you find that the head throws back when you're in this posture, you can just grab a brick and use it kind of like a pillow, and that will keep that from happening. We're going to hold this posture here for 5 minutes. So remember, always come back to your breath. Taking breath in at the top of the nostrils, breath out at the bottom. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Breathing deep. Noticing where you're holding any tension. Take the breath there. Breathe it in. And then breathe that tension out. Stay with your breath. And inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Begin to release from the posture. Let's just stretch the legs out here for a minute. Rock it back and forth. All right. And then whenever you're ready to come up, you can reach and bring the head up, and then coming forward, you come into caterpillar. But grab our bolster, place it on the legs, and you can just reach through and over to the other side. If that's too deep, just grab your brick and rest your forehead on it. We'll hold this posture for 3 minutes. Remember to stay with the breath. As you breathe in, allow the body to soften. Notice where you're holding tension. Take the breath there, and as you exhale out, release the tension from the muscles. Let them become soft and relaxed. Inhaling, slowly roll up. Let's take our bolster. Bring it back. Just come into a nice wide sitting stance on your heels. And you can do this one with or without the bolster. I actually feel like I get a nicer stretch with the bolster, but whatever you'd like to do. So we're going to stretch it out and hold the posture here for 3 minutes, and I'll tell you when to turn your head to the other ear. So I'll be starting on my left ear. Stretching it out. Now gently coming center on your chin, turn your head and rest on the right ear. And bringing the chin center, slowly roll up. Move our bolster a little ways away from us. Bring the knees together. And you can actually, you might want to use your bolster or your brick behind you if this is too deep. But we're going to do an ankle stretch. So we're going to reach back. We're going to rock back. We're going to lift the knees up so that we can really feel that stretch in the ankles here. And then coming up, going to gently stretch those toes out a little bit. You're going to roll the toes under and sit on the heels. I'm going to bring the hands back behind us in Yoga Mudra, stretching it out. All right, good job. Let's grab our bolster. We're going to pull it back behind our back. We're going to do a nice deep shoulder stretch here. So bringing it to the back, scooting it right up against. Now, all you may be able to do is to reach back and hold it here, and if that's the case, that's fine. You'll still get a nice stretch. But if you're able to move the hands together and interlace them in Yoga Mudra, you get a very nice deep stretch here in the shoulders. We're going to hold this posture here for 3 minutes. Remember to always come back to your breath. Breathe into it. Allow the shoulders to gently begin to open up with the breath. And now inhaling deep. Exhale, gently release the arms from the bolster. We're going to come into a wide stride here. Stretching through. You can use your bolster or you can just slide on down. And take it. Place it starting first on the left leg. Make sure that the side of your foot is nice and straight and turned in. And just reach through. You can bring the forehead to the bolster. You can use a brick if that feels good to you. Just reach through. Feel that nice deep stretch through the shoulders. So we'll do first the left leg, then the right leg, and then the center. And we'll do each one for 2 minutes. And we're coming back to the breath. Noticing how your body's feeling, where you feel relaxed, where you feel tight. Using the breath to soften everything. Inhaling, slowly roll up. Let's change sides. And inhaling, slowly rolling up. Now finally coming to the center. And again, you can get a brick or a couple bricks, whatever feels good to you. If it helps you to reach across and stretch, try to keep the toes engaged. You can even take your hands over here and hold onto the feet if you like, or you can reach to the outer edge of the bolster. Whatever feels good to you. And now inhaling, slowly begin to roll up. Let's move the brick and the bolster. Bring the feet together. Just rock them back and forth. All right. Just going to work a little bit more with the hips and the shoulders. We're doing a lot with that tonight. Always good to have the hips and the shoulders open. Right. So you're going to take the right knee, and if you can, we're going to stack it right on top of that left knee. You'll feel a nice stretch in the hip. So the heel of the left leg should be on the outside of the right hip, and the heel of the right leg should be close to the left hip. Okay. Then we're going to take the arms, and I kind of like to fly away before I wrap them. And I'm going to have my left elbow on the bottom. We're going to come into eagle. We're going to hold the posture here with slow, deep breathing for 2 minutes. So we're going to open up the hip, going to open up the shoulder. All right, left elbow on the bottom. If it gets to be too much for you, just reach over and give yourself a great big hug. Just holding the hands on the shoulders. If you want to make it a little bit juicier, you can lift up through the elbows a little bit. Gently unwinding the arms. We're also going to unwind the legs. What we're going to do is we're going to come into pigeon. So we're going to have that left leg in front. We'll stretch that right leg out and back. And you can bring your bolster in front of you and rest on that, or you can just bring it down to the floor. Breathe into it. Let the hips begin to open up. We're just going to do this for 1 minute. Breathe into anywhere where you're feeling the tension. Allow the muscles to relax. And now inhale, exhale, and roll over to that left hip and walk yourselves up. All right. Stretch the legs out here, shake them out. We're going to change sides. Now stack that left knee on top of the right leg. And then we're going to have the right elbow on the bottom. So swinging the arms out and bringing that right elbow to the bottom. And remember, if it's too much for you, just give yourself a nice big hug. That really helps open the shoulders up as well. Stay with your breathing on the inhale, using your mantra. Taking breath in, on the exhale, breath out. You want to make it a little bit juicier, you can raise the elbows up a little. Keep the breath deep, keep it strong. And inhale deeply. Exhale, gently begin to unwind those arms from the posture. And let's get ready to take it into pigeon on the other side. So bending that right leg in at 45 or as close to 45 as you can get it. Stretching that right leg out. Again, propping yourself up on your bolster or just coming down onto your elbows. We're going to hold this posture here with slow, deep breathing for 1 minute. And now inhaling, walk it up and bring that leg out from underneath us. Coming on down, we're going to grab our bolsters. We're going to work our way up onto it, bringing the bottom of the inside edge. And hold this posture here for 2 minutes. And as you're holding the posture, just imagine allowing the pelvis and the lower back to release. Notice if you're gripping the abs or if you're gripping anywhere in the legs, and just relax that. Allow the posture to deepen itself by using your breath rather than forcing your way into it. With the chest lifted and slow deep breathing. You can close the eyes, you can find a focal point on the wall or the floor. Breathe into it. Let all that stress release from the lower back. And inhaling here. Let's go ahead and walk it back. We're going to bring it back into heart melting pose. So you're going to reach the arms over. The hands are going to reach over the bolster, forehead to the floor, allowing the heart to just melt down. If that's too deep for you, you can put a bolster right here. And you can also do the posture without a bolster, whatever feels good to you, but it To me, I really like it with the bolster. I'll hold this posture here for 2 minutes. Allow the heart to melt down to the floor. Inhale, thinking breath in. The exhale, breath out. And now inhaling, slowly bring the hands down to the floor off the bolster. And pushing yourselves up. Let's go ahead and come onto our backs now. Grabbing your brick. I'm going to do a supported bridge pose here. So using the brick either on the low setting or the medium or the high if you want to go up that far. Sorry, I need to move that other brick. We're going to take the brick. We're going to come up really high on our toes. We're going to bring it under our lower back and then bring the feet down flat to the floor. And I like to roll my shoulder blades under and then reach over and roll the mat under and hold it here with my hands. And hold this here with slow deep breathing for 3 minutes. If it gets to be too much for you, remember you can always lower the brick to its lowest setting. And inhaling, come high on the toes again. Remove the bricks. Slowly lower yourselves down. Allow the back to come flat to the floor and relax here for a minute. And then bring first the right knee and then the left knee into the chest. Flex the toes in towards the knees. Interlace the hands of Venus across the knees. And inhale, release the feet to the floor. And let's do a brief Shavasana. Bring the heels to the outer edges of the mat. Allow the feet to fall away from the inside of the body. Roll the shoulder blades down and flatten the back. Arms slightly away from the body, palms facing up. Lengthen through the neck by tucking the chin. Now inhaling, bring first the right foot, then the left foot to the floor, and then raise the feet into the air. Join the soles together. Join the palms of the hands together and rub them. And bringing the knees together. Bring the feet to the floor. Roll over to your right side. Make a pillow of your hands, coming into a fetal position. Now inhaling, bring your hand to the floor. Go ahead and bring yourself up into a seated position. And check in with yourself. How do you feel? Does your back feel better? Do your shoulders feel more open? I know I had a headache when I started, and it was making me a little bit grumpy. Not that that happens very often, right? But I'm just saying. But the headache's all gone. I feel a lot better, and I hope you do too. I love you, and it's such a beautiful practice. All right, let's bring our hands together and rub them. Inhale to the heart center. Exhale out. And we'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. Inhale to begin. Om Shanti. 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 Om. Satnam, beautiful yogis. See you tomorrow night for Kundalini Yoga, I hope. Bye.